And now we have Miss Paula Scott. Good evening, Miss
Oh
Paula.
my gosh.
A lovely screen. I love your out. I love the background.
Do ya? I'm trying to be like you with your studio. I'm working on it.
Working on it. How you doing, darling?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I am fine. I'm looking. It's good to have you as always.
Yeah, always a pleasure being on your show.
Thank you. So we have a new show now. It's Lauderhill TV, sharing
Yes,
good news in Lauderhill. Everybody that's heard of it thinks it's a great idea so far. So I'm happy that you're here.
I agree. I really think it's a great concept. And if anyone can do it, you can. So, and you, I don't know, those FEMA guests, I don't know how to follow up. I don't have a translator and interpreter or anybody. It's just one language. I can probably do some patois, maybe.
Right?
That's it.
Dear me. All right. Well,
That's it.
let's get into it. It's just your beauty is enough, girlfriend.
Aw, and I think I'm having an off day, but thank you.
So you're here to talk about something that's in your new roles. What is your new role that you're in, first of all?
Okay, so I've been with Florida Department of Transportation for quite some time. But just recently in February, I took on the role of Community Traffic Safety Coordinator. So I actually, make sure that we're spreading the safety message regarding traffic safety throughout the district. And the district is comprised of 5 counties. That includes Broward County, Palm Beach, St. Lucie, Martin County, and Indian River. So we span across those 5 counties. We try our best to have quarterly meetings with many different, it's a multi-jurisdictional team. So we have law enforcement, we have city, county representatives, we have community organizations, and medical trauma units, emergency response. So again, just a plethora of community organizations and servants and people who actually care, who actually sit on these teams. And again, we meet quarterly and just discuss, what's going on within our region, and then find ways to mitigate to ensure that our roadways are safe. So in a nutshell, we do educational campaigns. We do like school events, pop up, like if we have like a site which has like a lot of speeding and other issues, we try to be proactive, but also look at statistics and then go from there to try to, counteract and actually work towards getting, and I'll get to target zero, but the aim is actually to keep our roadways safe and fatality free, injury free as much as we can. So
Right.
in a nutshell, is what I do. And again, I took on this role pretty recently, but I've been with the department for quite a while. So I'm very aware of the area, still learning because I'm in Broward. So, being that we do, as I said, span all the way to Indian River, getting to know more officials and getting everybody at the table. So as you know, I do really love community engagement. So
Yes.
it's right up my alley.
Right. Well, perfect. Well, that's a perfect segue into what you're here to talk about specifically. This is a new initiative, I believe. Talk about this new initiative that you are involved in and what's happening on Saturday. Let's talk about the new initiative first.
Yeah, so target zero. And I'm hoping that I want to get this phrase, this terminology familiar. So people should be hearing about target zero and actually know what it is. So target zero, this was it's pretty new, it's 2021, and it came from the strategic highway plan. Basically just envisioning and actually working towards ensuring that our roadways are safe. And the goal is to have zero crashes, zero fatalities on our roadways. So we're trying to have zero serious injuries and fatalities. It is an ambitious goal, but we know it's not going to happen overnight. But with education and just spreading the message about how to be safe on the roadways, whether it's older drivers, whether it's teenage drivers who are just getting on the road, whether it's just youth walking to school, knowing how to actually, use a crosswalk, things that we sometimes take for granted. And, we see these injuries on our roadways, and then we wonder, did they know about this? Did they know the proper way to cross the street? Did they know, like, as far as even a senior, different ways to actually make sure their car is suitable for them and that they should be still driving, so those type of things we talk about. And again, Target Zero, the aim is for us to have 0 fatalities and 0 serious injuries on our roadways. And again, it's ambitious, but I think that anything is attainable if we have a
right.
And of course, as I said, it's not overnight. It's 2030 is the actual, the date, the hard date to say. By then, we should be able to achieve that.
So, what if you have these? What are the statistics right now as far as fatalities or injuries that are happening?
That is
on
a great question. So, daily on our roadways in Florida, we have 8 fatalities related to crashes. Daily, right? Okay. 8 fatalities. And we have 49 serious injuries as well daily, right? So of course, there's a lot of work that we can do and should be doing to try to attain 0.
Right.
Because of course, 1 is too many.
Yes.
And I'm glad you asked that question as well, because the real reason, of course, we wanted to spread the message about Target Zero, but we also have a campaign that we're running right now. It's a speeding relaunch, anti-speeding relaunch. And our target population would be males, the ages 22 through 27. And reason being, because in Broward County, our statistics are really high when it comes to speeding. When I say in 2021, we had 57,950 citations in Broward County. It stated that, actually, this is also very alarming. Broward County, we had a 172% increase from those in 2019. So we're seeing that it's getting worse.
It's getting worse. What's going on?
Same for Palm Beach. Palm Beach is pretty bad as well, but Broward is way worse. Palm Beach, we have, it's slightly higher, 58,260.
How does it compare to Miami-Dade? Is that part of your jurisdiction?
Yeah, well, Miami-Dade is just out of our district, but we work very closely with District 6 as well. So they're topping us, actually. They're beating us. Theirs is 77,709. And for that reason, the state has us, District 4 and District 6, which is Miami, actually working on the speeding campaign at the same time. So we've launched for the month of June. So you should have, and hopefully, like if anybody watched the game, the Miami Heat game, I was so pleased to see the commercials playing for Target Zero. So we want the terminology to stick. We want people to know what it is, and we want people to know also what they can do to make a difference and to make a positive difference. Again, with this speeding campaign, and you mentioned the event that we're going to participate in on Saturday. That's a part of it, just reaching as many people as we possibly can. Even though the target population is males, 22 to 27, we still are just trying to reach any and everybody, because we do believe that people, the younger people, the older people, if you will, parents and grandparents are the influencers who can help these males, to just like plan the right way before you leave out, check to make sure that you have everything. If you need to leave a little bit earlier, if you need to gas out before the night before. So different strategies that we're trying to just, educate our young males about. A lot of our young males, I actually have 2 that fall in that. So I can tell that they're going through this, just getting independence, and they're learning, they're free. So speeding, that's like, it's a thrill for them.
Yeah.
But if we're educating them and then showing them the effect, and especially if a sibling comes to them and say, you know, brother, this happened and we saw this, and you know, slow down.
Yeah.
You know, the grandparents even, you know, sometimes they listen to them even more so than they listen to us.
True.
That's our gauge. We're actually trying to reach as many of this demographic as we can.
Here's a quick question before you talk about that event.
Yes.
As part of your campaign, is driving lessons or driving classes or, you know, instructions, is that a part of it or no?
Well, we as I said, we have in our network, we have various coalitions. One of them is the Florida Teen Driver Coalition.
Okay.
And they span, so they do have a lot of educational materials.
Uh-huh.
And as you asked about, you know, classes, and yes, we do. We try our best to get out in the community. We do a lot of school events. Of course, this age group would be more like college or even post. But you know, that's a great question. It's something that we're actually working on, collaborating with educational institutions as well. But again, a lot of collaboration to just ensure that education is available. So yeah, first determining where there's a gap or where there's a need, and then of course we develop such programs.
All right. So what's happening on Saturday coming up then?
Well, just a disclaimer, Saturday, this is not our event. It's put on by the City of Lauderhill. Actually, I reached out to the chief for the police department, and Chief Stanley, and she actually let me know, you know, about some events that were going on. And that they were participating in this event, Family Safety Day. So it's right up our alley. And you know what? It's the onset of summer. So we're going to have, you know, obviously we'll have some younger children just coming out of school and just excited, but we're going to still reach them and just let them know about, you know, this campaign. And as I said, even though they're not driving, they can influence, they can help, you know, the older siblings or even parents even. So, and we expect parents, of course, to be there. It's for Family Day. So we expect you know, a wide range of people, age groups. So we're there, even though we're doing the speed-in campaign and that's our focus right now. We do have like a variety of information to share. As I said, you know, when it comes to the school-age children, bicycling, you riding their bicycle, how to properly wear their helmet. And we have, you know, activity books and such that will be given out as well. That'll definitely cater to those needs as well. Okay.
So you're going to have a booth, a table where you'll be
tent. We'll have a tent.
That's the word, a tent.
Information.
and sharing information and so forth. So perfect. So let's give the information of the event then. So this is going to be Saturday, June 10th, 12 to 4 at the Aquatic Center at John Mullins Park, which is 22,000 Northwest 55th Avenue in the city of Lauderhill.
Yes.
And it's a free event for the community, not just for Lauderhill. Anybody can show up to this event, correct?
That's correct.
And it is put on by the city, but it is also, you know, the city invites you to our annual Family Safety Day. In the spirit of safety and fun, come out and enjoy the free activities and resources. So the swim lesson's going to be happening. You get a pool pass registration, so make sure you get there early for that. Raffles and prizes, food, DJ music, safety workshops, resources, demonstrations, and of course, Paula's tent.
Yes, and we'll have some giveaways as well. So come on out.
We like to give away.
In order to get some of my giveaways, though, I try to have like a survey, which is the program evaluation, which helps us to see if what we're doing as far as our advertisements, our billboards, our television ads, are they reaching the demographics? And if we're seeing like a difference in behavior, a change in behavior, because we know that's what really matters, change in the behavior. And of course, the awareness first, and then, you know, helping them to actually see why they should change the behavior and then work on doing that. So we'll be doing, it's a brief survey, but in order to get some of our wonderful giveaways. Then, we just ask for the participation. And again, it is utilized by the state to actually gauge, as I said, how well we're doing. And of course, to see if we need to employ any changes in the program.
Okay, sounds good. Sounds good. I will definitely fill it out because I want to get some goodies. All right, guys, if you're still with us, just drop me a number 5 in the chat. I just want to make sure that you're still here. I know we do have a lot of people that listen incognito, so we appreciate you guys listening, and of course we appreciate those who are here and who leave their names. Madeline, her handle is Mad Oil Care.
I'll have you come on next time with me.
I got you next time, Madeline. I'm secretly wanted to have her on a regular basis. Don't tell her I said that yet. Don't tell her I said that yet. And Samantha is here as well. She has an event on Sunday. So her event is on Sunday, which is the soccer fan. Anyway, let's get back to you. So just to wrap this segment up before I go into the events, we're running over a little bit over time, but it's all right. Let's just give the event one more time. Paula, please go ahead and just talk about this event one more time before we leave.
Well, first of all, remember, it's not my event, but I'm definitely very excited about it. It's Family Safety Day. It'll be held on Saturday, June 10th, 2023, from 12 p.m. to 4 p.m. at the beautiful Aquatic Center at John Mullen Park. I actually went today to drop off some items. It's a beautiful location. It's a free family event, and it's really free. No kind of gimmicks, and just a plethora of information to your avail. And there'll be some raffles and prizes, and as Millissa said, I'll have a tent there, so we'll be displaying some of our information, and hopefully you come out, you have a good time. It's the onset of summer. It's time to just relax and enjoy, but at the same time be safe. And we want to do everything that we can to just, ensure that our community, especially I live in Lauderhill, and I want to make sure, as I said to one of the commissioners, we want to make sure that we're bringing these programs and everybody's aware of what we have available. So safety first. I wanted to also just leave some tips regarding managing your time behind the wheel. Use GPS for better routes. Plan your stops to fit your schedule. Avoid driving in peak hour traffic if you can. Leave earlier to avoid being late. Fuel up ahead of time, as I said before. If you can do that, that's going to save you some time. And slow your rolls. Speeding doesn't get you there faster. You want to get there alive.
You're right.
Again, we'll have some of these tip cards as well. We have some recipe tip cards, just fun stuff that you're going to be learning, but at the same time, it's going to be dual purpose. So we look forward to seeing you guys there. And Millissa, I'll see you there too, right?
Absolutely.
Okay, good. So thanks for having me on. And again, remember, target 0. The aim is to get to number 0. We want to see 0 fatalities on our roadways and 0 serious injuries. So you guys, everybody can play a part in this. And regardless of where you live, we're talking about Florida, Broward County, Palm Beach, St. Lucie. We want to make sure that these counties are no longer ranking high. And I can talk about Miami as well, because we're all one. So let's get these numbers down to 0.
All right.
0. Thanks for having me on.
Thank you so much, Paula Scott. I will see you on Saturday.
Wonderful. Thanks so much, Millissa.
You're welcome. Thank you for coming.
All righty. Bye-bye.
Bye for now.